Okay boys, just going over a couple of the things with circles, because I did notice that we struggled with this in class, so this is a video to help you out there. Okay boys, so obviously when you're dealing with circumference, okay, when we're trying to find the circumference, you're dealing with what we call pi, okay, and that's that little symbol there, right? Pi, this, don't forget, equals 3.14. Don't ask me why, it just does. Not centimeters, not anything else, 3.14. Okay, you're timesing or using multiplication, okay, using multiplication to figure out the circumference based on whether you have the diameter or the radius. Now, it's very important that you know whether you're using the diameter or the radius. There are different rules when finding the circumference for either. Say I give you the radius. If I give you the radius, you are going to try and find pi using the radius. So then you would say circumference equals radius to pi. Okay? Now remember, when it's broken up in a gap like that, you actually assume that there are times or multiplication in there. Okay? So if you just see r2 pi, that's what it means. If you write it like that, that's fine. Okay? If I've given you the diameter, okay, and you're trying to find the circumference, the first letter you write is still circumference equals, and we've got the diameter pi, sorry, little pi symbol there. Okay, again, little multiplication in there. Can be written without the little multiplication. Okay, so those are the two different ones you've used. So let's decide which one we're going to use first. So let's move down to here. Okay, oops, I'll straighten that up for you. So I've got a circle here, very poorly drawn, I apologise, I don't have my compass with me. So, you're looking at, obviously you've got radius or diameter. Here, because it's gone from the centre to the edge, obviously it's my radius. So I've got 14. I'm trying to find the circumference. Remember to look for this word, or whether you're trying to find the radius, look for radius, or if you're trying to find diameter, look for diameter. So we're trying to find the circumference. So first letter written, C, equals we got the radius, C equals radius to pi. Remember, write my rule first, little multiplications in there. Now I'm putting in my info. Okay, so my radius is 14 centimeters times 2 times 3.14. This equals, get my trusty calculator out. I've got 14 times 2 times 3.14, okay, equals 87.92. So that is 87.92 centimeters. Don't forget to put that in there. As you can see, my first line is my rule. Second line, I put my info in. So I'm just substituting all my info. This order doesn't change. And then I've finally got my answer. Okay? Now, let's move this over to something a little bit, obviously dealing with a larger number. Now, I'm still trying to find the circumference, so I've got C equals. Now, I've got something different here. I've got my diameter. So which one do I use? My diameter. Equals diameter pi, or pi diameter, doesn't really matter in this circumstance. We've got this equals 27 centimeters times 3.14. This equals, again, get the trusty calculator out, 27 times 3.14 equals 84.78. Okay, 84.78 centimeters. Okay, clear that, put that aside. This time I haven't given you, in this last one, I haven't given you a circle to go off. I've just said R equals 12 centimeters. Now, R, that's a dead set giveaway again. Bang, which one am I using? I'm trying to find the circumference again. So I've got R to pi. This equals 12 centimeters times 2 times 3.14. This equals, trusty calculator again, 12 times 2 times 3.14 equals 75.36 centimeters. Okay guys, it is dead set that easy. Again, working. When you use a calculator, okay, you have to show me what you're typing in every single time. Okay, now guys, something that we touched on. Something that we touched on before we finished up. It's going the other way. Okay guys, obviously again I've put in my two numbers here. We're going the other way, just like I said. Boys, if I'm trying to get from my radius or diameter to my circumference, the whole time we've been using, okay, multiplication, alright, but now I'm just going the other way, okay. I've got my circumference, I'm trying to find radius and diameter, okay. So, for 47, when we're going the other way, we're using division. Actually, let me double check that. So, let's say we're trying to find the diameter. Diameter first is the first letter, okay? Equals circumference divided by pi, okay? This equals, my circumference was 47.1 centimeters divided by 3.14. Get my trusty calculator out again. 47.1 divided by 3.14 equals 15. This is 15 centimeters. That's my diameter. But say I wanted to go one step further with it. Oh, actually, before we do that, come back here. Okay, so putting in the diameter column, 15 centimeters. 15 centimeters. Now to get the radius, well, that's pretty easy. Okay, but again, I need my working. So here I'll put radius equals diameter. How do we find the radius? You halve it. So divided by 2. Remember, diameter goes all the way across the circle. Radius only goes from the center to the edge. Okay, so it's obviously half. Okay, divided by 2 equals 15 centimeters. Divided by 2 equals 7.5 centimeters. Okay, that's my answer. Showed all my working. Got a mark for it. Okay, obviously 7.5 centimeters. Okay guys, so that's it. Okay, if you want, you can actually have a crack at doing this one, please, and I want you to find the diameter, okay, and obviously the radius. Thanks guys.